his helicopter. Yeah, for those that didn't hear, I'm pretty sure y'all have heard it by now. But yeah, he yeah, Kobe, his daughter, few other passengers on the plane, they all passed away today after, or helicopter. I need to stop saying plane, but yeah, I guess the helicopter. I guess the pilot. I don't know. Had like I don't think he lost communications, but I think he just lost sight of where he was going, and I guess like yeah, he crashed. Like yeah, he crashed the helicopter, and there is no survivors. So yeah, it is just sad like seeing that. Like I was about to make some videos, and then all of a sudden I just hear my mom like just like yelling my name and things. I'm like, oh, what's going on and stuff. And so, anyways, I'm like running downstairs, and she was just like, "Did you hear?" And I'm like, no, what happened? Then that's when she was just like, Kobe Bryant just passed away, and it was like hearing those words. It was just like that's not something that you think you would be hearing. And then maybe like what an hour before that, prior before that, I'm sitting here watching like NBA highlights, and then some of them was Kobe Bryant and things like, and then of course seeing the whole thing yesterday with LeBron James passing up his like points record and stuff. So yeah, it's like seeing that, and then just like seeing something like this. It's just it's crazy. It's really crazy and stuff, but. It's like another thing that is crazy is how people are trying to like profit off of his death on like his shoes and things. Like I go on StockX because I'm like, oh, I already know his shoes is gonna be costing a lot. And then there was the one pair of shoes I remember I had of his when I was in middle school, the Kobe 5s, and I think it was like the like Lakers like colorway or something like that. I can't think of the like actual name of it and things, but I had to like look it up and things. But yeah, it's like I go and I look up to see how much they're going for, and there was in my size, a size 10, it would be $10,000. That's not cool to profit off of a man's death. Like, ain't nobody gonna spend no $10,000 on his shoes. Like, unless you're like rich, famous, like you have the money to be doing that. But me, I'm like, no, I don't even have $10,000 to be buying some shoes and stuff. I have $100 and something to be buying some shoes. Yeah, I could do that, but not no $10,000. And I'm like, and the funny thing is about them shoes, I remember I had it when the pair that I had. I remember I broke them. There's like so the part of it because it was like this like mesh part, and then there was this plastic part on the heel. And I think one day I just stumped my foot in there and broke the whole thing. And it was like, it kind of ripped off the mesh part. So I would be trying to like fix it, and it was all stuck in things. So I think I did fix it, but I ain't wear it no more. And I ended up donating them shoes. I shouldn't have done that. I should have not done that. Honestly, I was like, I should have just kept those shoes, man. I really should have. I'm like, I don't think I had the box or anything, but I'm like, still to just... say that I have those shoes. Like, I really wish I still had them. I wouldn't be able to fit them, but, yeah, it's like freaking could give them to my future child and stuff, but, oh well. Like, just have to get famous one day, go on that, sneaker shopping show, and then, go up on there and buy some shoes, or just get famous, get rich, and buy them shoes, but... No, I'm not gonna make this strictly about Kobe and stuff. Like I just wanted to like first off pay my respects to him and things. But anyways, yeah, what am I gonna do for this episode? I need to do something. I think I'm gonna do an Ask Reddit questions. So we're gonna open up Reddit. I was watching a little bit of The Office, bro. Last few episodes of The Office I've been watching has been lit. I love The Office. Like that's one show where I'm like, I have to finish that show because I think this is the year where they're like, oh, okay, we're gonna take the show off. I think it's like towards the end of the year or something. No, let me see when The Office, Netflix. I need to see before I get into this Ask Reddit questions. I'm probably not gonna do a whole lot because I gotta go to work tomorrow, and so I'm probably going in 2020. Expires the end of 2020. Okay, so I have time, and I think how many seasons of The Office season. How many seasons they had? Come on, hurry up. Season 9. and I'm on season 6. Okay, so 3 more seasons. I can finish it up. I got through the other 6 seasons pretty fast, so yeah, I could get through these next 3 seasons. But anyways, first question on Ask Reddit: when did you realize you were the problem? I've never been the problem. That's not even me, like, just, like, trying to, like, be all cocky and stuff. Like, I don't even know, like, what problem we're talking about, but I don't think I've ever been the problem in any situation where it's like, I don't know, where it's like one or the other could have been the problem, and I'm the other. I would say that in any situation, I've never been the problem. So, for the most part, I try to just, like, stay away from everybody. And it's like, in this point in time in my life, I try to stay away from anybody. So, if somebody comes in contact with me and they keep, like, picking and pointing and trying to get something out of me and stuff, if I say some things, that is on you. That is not my problem. So, serious question. Serious forensic investigators of Reddit. Well, it's a serious question, but forensic investigators of Reddit, what are some of the most disturbing and horrific cases you worked on? That's something where I'm like, I wouldn't even feel comfortable talking about that. I'm like, I'm not no investigator or no forensic investigator, but it's like, it's, you know, it's messed up. Like, it's messed up, man. You gotta, like, look at that type of stuff. I remember I played the one video game, L.A. Noire, and they kind of had you do, like, some forensics type stuff, and you're looking at, like, dead bodies. I remember the one case where there was a naked woman on top of some hill, and I'm like, why is she naked? Like, what is this game? Like, what am I looking at? This ain't normal. This ain't right. So that, if anything's, yeah, probably the times they had me do some forensic cases in L.A. Noire. That'll probably be the most disturbing thing for me. But next question: what makes you immediately lose romantic interest in someone? When they're just doing some downright nasty stuff. Like, if okay, so I'm on Instagram, and that kind of just made me, like, just, if there were, like, well, I think the girl, she just turned 18. I was like, I don't know, I'm like, but either way, whether I was underage or overage, there's this artist named Billie Eilish, I think that's how you say her last name, and there's this photo of her where she just has some snot just sitting there on her face, and I seen that, and I'm like, nope, that just ruined it for me. Like, now every time I see that girl, that's what I'm going to see and stuff from her and things. So I'm like, nope, I cannot. It's stuff like that. What else? Just doing some downright nasty stuff. Like, not nasty where nasty is good, but no, like some downright where I'm like, I cannot look at you. I cannot look at you. That, being ghetto, loud, I guess it depends on how you're being loud. Like, if you're just being loud for no reason, then okay, then yeah, that's probably a do it for me. But if you're being loud, because I know, like, sometimes I'm loud, but I'm loud to just get, like, a laugh out of people. Like, if you're doing it to make me laugh, then okay. But I'm like, nah, that's being loud for no reason. Yeah, I'm like, that's unnecessary and stuff. But anyways, next question. Serious. What advice about real life would you give a teen or people in their 20s that can really improve their lives because they don't learn that kind of thing in school? Definitely start your dreams early. Don't start your dreams late, or don't wait until after high school and stuff to start your dreams. No, start your dreams as early as possible. So, like, for anybody that's in elementary, middle school, high school, early 20s, start your dreams right now. If you hadn't started your dreams, like, back years ago and things, because me, that's one thing that I have to say I regret in life, is that how I'm taking YouTube serious now, I didn't take it serious like that when I was 13 and just started getting into YouTube. I wish I would have been the person I am today back 10 years ago. Like, if I was that person back like that I am today 10 years ago, I have to say I definitely would be in a better state in YouTube. I think I would definitely be one of those YouTubers where I had like millions of subscribers if I would have been the YouTuber I was back today that I was back there. If I would have been the YouTuber I am today back then. Okay, there we go. I say it right that time. But Yeah, start your dreams early, and do not give up on your dreams under any circumstances. Under any circumstances, you find somebody. If you find something or somebody that keeps you motivated, because I have to say, I have like numerous people in my life that keep me motivated to like, okay, upload this video, upload this video, upload this video. Like, I try to get my name, I try to get the name TMossBoss, that name, and it as a brand out there. Like, I cannot just hold on to it and then just not let it go nowhere and stuff. No, I let that name go free. I let that name go everywhere. So that's where you are. You have to be free. You have to be free. You have to be a dog in the wild. Okay, running, and don't stop running until you find what you're looking for. All right, so that would be my advice. And next question: what's the most satisfying act of I don't give a f that you have ever witnessed? Wait, what? What's the most satisfying act of I don't give an f that you've ever witnessed? I don't know. Next question, because I ain't trying to sit too long on this. What innocent search turned out to be porn? Cheat codes. Cheat codes. I was looking up cheat codes one day for, I think it was like PSP cheat codes or something like that. And I searched it up, typed up PSP cheat codes, and I kept scrolling, and they was like, oh yeah, free PSP cheat codes. Clicked on the link, boobs popped up. And I was like, what? Wait a minute, what? Like, hold on. Like, I look up cheat codes and then this? Like, this is what I'm not mad, but I'm at the same time, I'm like, what am I supposed to be mad? Like, what do you do in a situation like this? Like, I'm like, and I don't know, I think I just sat there and I was kind of like frozen in shock, like, what? And this is like a young kid in me, like, whoa, like, ain't nobody here to tell me to close my eyes, but should I close my eyes? Should I like leave? Like, what do I do? Like, yeah, I sat there and I was kind of stunned. I'm like, this ain't right. This ain't right at all. So I don't know who did this, but don't you do this again. Like, I mean, I'm just trying to give me some cheat codes. All right, Innocent Tyler, when he was like, what? How old was I? Maybe 11, 10. Man, yeah, around them ages and stuff, around those ages. But yeah, I was just trying to get some cheat codes. But anyways, next question. What conspiracy theories do you believe is true? I don't really believe in conspiracy theories. Conspiracy theories, like, it gets to a point where you're all like, okay, you heard one, you heard them all. So it's like, they come out with another conspiracy theory, and I feel like all conspiracy theories lead up to, oh, the Illuminati is behind this, or the Illuminati is behind that. And then it just kind of loses me. And I'm like, the Illuminati is behind everything. Like, there's not one conspiracy theory out there where the Illuminati is not behind it or something. So it's like, maybe if it was like a murder, but then they're all like, oh, it was a professional hit or something like that. I'm like, yeah. And like, even I think today, people are trying to like come out with conspiracy theories and stuff of Kobe Bryant. I hadn't seen anything, but I'm like, you can't blame the Illuminati or professional people taking out a basketball player. Like, come on, man. Like, that's, y'all gotta stop with that. But next question. Your favorite movie is now allowed a sex scene. Where do you put it? Oh, man. So my favorite movie would be Need for Speed. It will probably, so there was a point in time when so him and the girl that he was interested in, they were driving. They were pulling out of this like parking area and stuff, and this truck came and rammed them. So then their Mustang, it goes flipping and stuff. Fast forwarding a little bit more into the movie, because he's about to race. But before he races, he goes to the hospital and visits her and stuff. And they had like a little makeout scene. It will probably be right there when that makeout scene had happened. It seems like that, but she's in the hospital and she's probably broken up and stuff. So, but she probably, I don't know. I probably, that's where I probably would have put that scene at and stuff. But I'm like, it just didn't seem like nowhere else in that movie it would have fit. It seemed like right there it would have fit and stuff. So, next question. Serious next question. Have you ever gotten to tell a former teacher or someone else, look at what I've become, you were wrong? If so, what is your story? No. I've never had to tell that to a former teacher or anybody, like, look at what I became. Like, No, I would have to say I became a driven person. Like I became a better person in things without teachers or anybody's help. Like this was just all self-taught. Like I'm not trying to like gas myself up or say that like nobody. I mean, there's people that was there for me. There's people that motivated me, but I feel like the person that I am, I had to create that on my own because there was nobody in this world that was giving me a person that I can like work with and stuff. So I was like, okay, well, I have to be my own person. So yeah. Anyways, how long have I been recording? 15 minutes. Okay, one more question. You wake up to a pile of loving, purring kittens sleeping on your chest. What is your reaction? Wow, I would love that. Small little animals just being all cute and cuddly, laying next to me and things. I would love that. I wouldn't have no problems with that. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, I wouldn't want to wake them. I'm like, dang, but I'm like, I would hope that they will wake up at some point in time and then we can all just like, have some fun or I don't know. I'll probably have to go up to the store and get them some like cat food or something, but yeah, I'm like, I would definitely just be all like, I just let them sit there. I'm like, I don't know, like kittens. I remember I held some kittens when I was a kid, and that was like one of the like best moments of my life. Like small Tyler is just like so happy that some pets then entered his life. Like I feel like that's why I'm like with cats and kittens. Like there's like a soft spot for me in there and stuff of like kittens and like like I like them. I'm like cool. I'm like I would want to get a kitten one day. Just start out small. Have him be all cute and cuddly, and then we just terrorize the world. But nah, we ain't gonna do all that. But anyways, I will talk to you guys. Okay, I'm gonna read this next question. What is the hardest part of being a teenager? School. School will probably be the hardest part of being a teenager and stuff. It's like, because it's like, I feel like that school don't really teach you anything valuable and stuff. Like, they're over here teaching you history, science, chemistry, all these classes that you're not going to use when you get out of school. Unless you're following in that field. But, I feel like, yeah, it's like kids today, it's like they don't really know what be going on. But they definitely know, like, some, like, chemistry stuff. They know some science stuff. They know what happened in the 17 and 1800s and things, but they're just so lost in the world. That's why a lot of young teenagers, you just see them just so lost. So probably school. School don't really help you a lot. But anyways, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe. However it's set up. And if you are purchasing tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. And then we'll knock $20 off your first purchase. So and that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.